Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Ciocca Chevrolet of Princeton in Lawrenceville, New Jersey. Check out this brand new top trim Traverse. This is a 25 Chevy Traverse High Country, the color mosaic black, black leather, bronze accents, carbon fiber, all the creature comforts of home in this top trim High Country. But the interesting thing is this is front wheel drive and not all wheel drive. So you can let me know, if you're going to go top trim in a Traverse, are you going to go front wheel drive, or do you demand this vehicle have all wheel drive? You can let me know as we go through the vehicle. So let's dig in. The front end on this Traverse High Country, mosaic black, a full spread of LED lighting with, of course, your daytime running lights and turn signals separate from the headlight housing. We got all that chrome on the upper part of the gloss black grille. Since we have the top High Country trim, we also have gloss black on the lower part of the grille with functional side air curtains. Now, as we come around to our wheel and tire package on this High Country, we have a 22-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel, Chevy badge on the center cap. These wheels are wrapped in Continental cross-contact all-season tires, 275 on the width, a 45 series sidewall 22s, all four corners, front wheel drive. As we come on back, here is the mosaic black with the chrome accents around the windows and of course on the Traverse badge and the wheels. We come on in closer, we have the Traverse name right here on the front door in that chrome. We have color matched side view mirror caps, LED turn signals, 360-degree view cameras, color matched door handles with some chrome accents, fuel filler on the left side. Up top, color matched roof, gloss black shark fin antenna, and aluminum accents on the roof rails with that panoramic sunroof. And then over the back we go, the roof spoiler coming off the top, the wiper down below on the glass. And then we also have a full spread of LED lighting on the back of this Traverse, the Chevy bow tie in the middle, Traverse on the left, High Country on the right. The panel in between the exhaust is the tow hitch. We'll talk about those numbers when we check out the engine. And then we do have chrome quad tip exhaust finishers. Under the hood of this Traverse High Country, we have Chevy's 2.5 liter turbocharged inline 4-cylinder engine, made it to an 8-speed automatic transmission, 328 horsepower, 326 pound-feet of torque. This vehicle can tow up to 5,000 pounds, MPGs, 20 in the city, 27 on the highway, and 23 combined. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, High Country action is big money. So here we go. Base price, 25 Traverse High Country, front wheel drive, $53,800. This vehicle's only got one option on it, which is the panoramic roof. Once we add that in and a destination and delivery charge of $1,495 from Chevy's Lansing, Michigan assembly plant, we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $56,795. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move in closer. We're going to have the soft touch material across the top down into the armrest with the bronze cross stitch. This is carbon fiber in the bronze. It looks really good with a chrome door handle and 2 memory seat settings, including an exit seat setting. Coming on down, flat black on the switchgear with power fold side view mirrors in and out. And then we have a large door pocket. So we're going to pop the tailgate. We do have the 12-speaker Bose sound system in here. Moving on in, nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator with the floor mats in the rear of the vehicle at this time. We do have an aluminum Chevrolet door sill plate to welcome you to the vehicle. Seating-wise, full power for the driver and the front passenger. Black leather with the bronze piping and stitching. Bolstering feels soft. The headrests feel soft. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver, but you don't get memory seat settings. And for 57 grand, we should have memory seat settings for the front passenger. Over here on the dash, we're going to go soft touch with the bronze. Here's all of this carbon fiber right across the dash into your heat and air vent. Then down below, we have a large glove box. Now, as we come on over, we have Chevy's 17.7-inch infotainment system, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto with your volume button right over here. Nice and handy. And we do have touchscreen with great pinch to zoom capability right there. And so you're all set. Now, we have widgets to work this screen, but down below first is where we're going to have the dual climate, and is where you're going to have 3-stage ventilated seats and 3-stage heated seats right there for the driver and the front passenger. And they are hooked in with the climate system, so they'll come on automatically depending on whether you have the heat or air on in the vehicle. Over here, you have a couple of shortcuts. The light shortcut is going to allow you to turn your headlights on or off or put them on auto. And that's our lane keep assist right here, where you can turn that on or off right there. Up top, you have more widgets, right? So you have the home base button that gets all your apps up. Your vehicle status, My Chevy, hook the vehicle up with your smartphone, your Google Assistant, your Play Store, trailering app, camera, settings, your ambient lighting. We have a bunch of different colors here in ambient lighting. With black on the outside, might as well go with red, or maybe you go with orange with the bronze accents. Up to you, and you can adjust the brightness. So you should have ambient lighting in here, and you do. You can come to page 2, Wi-Fi hotspot, get your audio set up. We go into our audio, AM, FM, Sirius XM, Bluetooth, Alexa, Google News, podcasts, all of that in here. So a really handy spot to keep all your different apps for what you may want to need or see. Now, if you come to this icon, that's your home screen, where you can go ahead and configure what you want to have up here. So if we go in here, we can say, you know what, I like to have my audio up here, and then we can put that on. Since we have the audio off, it's not going to show up. I need to turn it on to do that. And then you have more content you can put up there. Then you have your music, then you have your maps, then you can Bluetooth your phone, and then you do have your trailering app right here, where you can go through your checklist, do a light test, and you're good to go. Or you can come back and go to your maps. Now, if we go to reverse, there you have it. It shrinks down a little bit, but it is a very clear backup camera with 360-degree view. And you have different views right here, your standard, your overhead, your side views, and your hitch view. So it all depends on what you want to have up. So that's good. We go back to park. But a nice large system, and you know what? It doesn't intrude. It's low profile. It doesn't intrude on seeing out the windshield. Again, that carbon fiber comes all the way underneath here. Push button start. We have 2 heat and air vents, and then we have your HVAC controls with defrost right here, so you don't have to use those up on the screen. Down further, USB-A, USB-C 12 volt, and a wireless charging pad. 2 cup holders, but a lot of gloss black in here. Would have been nice maybe to put that carbon fiber trim in here, or do something else with the trim ring. And now our key fob right here, lock, unlock, remote start, pop the tailgate panic button, Chevy badge on the back. More room for storage in here. A very wide armrest, fairly firm though, but it does have perforation and the bronze stitching, and we can open that up, and we have a removable area and then a larger area underneath for storage. And then we do have a floating center console, so underneath it we do have a rubberized area down below for more storage as well. The High Country steering wheel, it's a leather wrap wheel with the light gray cross stitch. Might have been nice to go with the bronze in here. We do have this plastic up here because we do have the Super Cruise. So that's that semi-autonomous driving on roads that are mapped in by General Motors. And that is a subscription for that. We do have our bow tie on the horn button round bottom wheel, but this is a huge open and airy passenger cabin. No problem getting in and out of this at 5'11". Over here on the left, there's your Super Cruise. And then you have your adaptive cruise control on the right side, your heated steering wheel, as well as telephone voice commands, controls for the digital dash. We do have paddles to go up and down this 8-speed automatic manually if you would like. On the left, front and rear wipers, turn signals, high beams. This is the drowsy driver detection camera. And on the right, you have your gear shift. Over here on the left, we have our parking brake, engine auto stop start on or off. And these are the modes, and that's your drive modes. And they come on up over here. So we can go to, let's go to the top. We have normal, we have Sport, we have Snow Ice, and we have Tow Haul. And then you can brighten, dim the dash. We do have an electric, since this is high country, tilting and telescoping wheel. So I do like that. And then as we move into our all digital instrument cluster, there it is. It looks nice. And you can go with different themes. You can bring in your maps. You can go here to your adaptive cruise. You have a clean look. And you have a standard look. So I do like the different options. Overhead console, you got a spot for your sunglasses right there. You have your four-way hazards, SOS button in case of emergency on the road, OnStar in case you need to talk to GM. Then your controls for this roof. So the center is the shade. So you just push it up towards the roof and it's one touch back, but this shade moves extremely slowly. I think they need to speed that up because you got to wait till it gets all the way back over the mid-row passengers to open up the glass. So now it's back. So now, right here, we have the slide or the tilt. So now we can slide the glass back and the glass moves extremely slow. Wind buffer comes up, glass goes back, or we can close it on up. And once we get that closed, we can use the tilt function on the right side to tilt it up or tilt it back down. And then we have to bring that shade back, but a very slow operation on this roof. They need to speed that up, but we're going to get going. Rear view mirror. We do have a frameless rear view mirror, and we do have the magic button right here, a digital rear view mirror, and the controls over here are to raise and lower the height of your rear view camera so it's in your eye line, and then zoom in or zoom out. And we do have sun visor with vanity, but no LED lighting. Does it slide? Yes, it does. And do we have LED lighting up here? Let's check it out. We'll open the door. LED lighting comes on. Close the door. LED lighting goes out. Getting into the mid-row captain's chair, but first the rear door panels where we have the soft touch, bronze stitching, no carbon fiber back here. So a little bit of cost cutting back here, but overall, it's almost the same. Now I have the seat set for my driving position, so let's hop on in. Nice flat roof, easy to get into. No need to really duck until you're over 6 foot, but now at 5'11", plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees. Leather, seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger. In the back here, a couple of cup holders right here, since we have captain's chairs. Nice place to tuck them. Rear climate with 3-stage heated seats for both mid-row captain's chairs. And then we have USB-Cs with a home power source, and way down below a rubberized area to store things. As far as your captain's chairs, it's in the leather with the perforation, with the piping, with the stitching, nice and soft. We do have armrests, a little bit skinny, like to see them thicker, but at least they don't ratchet. But overall, quite comfortable here in the mid-row. Getting into row number 3, pretty simple. Here's the button on the seat base of the captain's chair. You just hit it, and it's going to move up and out of the way. Just have to give it a little shove. Now you have room to get into row number 3. Into row number 3, we have the same color combo with the stitching and the perforation. Love the consistency of design. No skipping out on the seats in row number 3. In the back, couple cup holders, USB-C. And then over here on the left side, same thing, couple of cup holders, USB-C. And in the roof, we do have heat and air vents all the way around to keep everybody in here cool, and everybody gets some LED lighting. So you just have to get the LED lights into that sun visor, and then it won't stick out like a sore thumb. Now, we get into the third row here. Now, this seat is pretty far back, and I still have enough room here for my head and shoulders, a little compromised on the knees, not the end of the world. But if you're stuck back here and the person up here has gotten out and left you back here, you do have an emergency exit button right here. You just have to push that and move this seat forward with your foot, and then you can let yourself out. Getting into the cargo area of this Traverse High Country, well, it's a power tailgate. You can pop it from the key fob, the driver door panel. You have a hands-free option where you come to the back, and right underneath the Chevy badge, there's a button. You hit it, beeps a couple of times. Nice electric assist on the way up. Nice electric assist on the way down using this button. Now, with all rows up, 22.9 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of Traverse. Here we go. Underneath here, we have more storage, and underneath there is an 18-inch spare tire. Over here on the left, you can drop the third row and the mid row from back here with a 12-volt, some tie downs on either side. So now to get this third row down, we're using these buttons on the bottom. And we hit the button and hold it in a sec. Down they go very quick too. And then the other side, very quick, down she goes. And now with the rear seats down, you're looking at 56.6 cubic feet of cargo space. And now we can drop the mid row. Down it goes, down it goes. And now with the third row and mid row captain's chairs down, we're looking at 97.6 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Traverse High Country. And you can power back up row number 3 if you want to do that. But the mid row, you're going to have to do manually by yourself. Window sticker time. Here we go. 25 Traverse High Country front wheel drive, mosaic black, jet black, standard equipment, left to right. The one option, panoramic roof, total vehicle MSRP, $56,795. Let's call it 57. There is your fuel economy estimates, government safety ratings, final assembly, Lansing, Michigan. Take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're out on the road in this 25 Traverse High Country. First time in the High Country trim. Again, it's available with front wheel drive or all wheel drive, but at this price point, 57 grand, if we round it on up, I should have all wheel drive already. I shouldn't have to pay an extra 2 grand for the all wheel drive and drive this price to 59 grand, because now you're at 60 for a Traverse High Country. That has got to be rethought, in my view, by General Motors. Now, as far as the visibility, I got huge glass, great visibility. Of course, unobstructed view out of the back with this digital rear view mirror. Nice side view mirrors, blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, pre-collision. All that action in here for safety. Exterior LED lighting up front and out back for safety as well. So all of that is in here as you would expect. The suspension, nice and soft for this SUV. The steering, nice and light, as you would expect in a big SUV that's going to haul you, your family, friends, and your gear all over the place, given the fact that this has got Toyota Grand Highlander space in the back, 97.6 cubic feet of cargo space with the seats down. You got the beautiful leather, you got the big screen, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, heated ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, wireless charging, the Super Cruise availability, the carbon fiber. You got a lot of nice stuff in this High Country. A lot of nice stuff. The brakes feel good. And now we take off. And it gets off the line just fine, but to me, in this particular one that we're driving today, there's 2 glaring omissions at 57K. We already mentioned one, which is the lack of the all-wheel drive, that you got to go to 59 at least to get the all-wheel drive. It should be available at 57, please. This is expensive enough. And the other glaring issue is the lack of a option for a more powerful engine in the top trim. I can understand this 2.5 because right now, no matter what Traverse you get, whether you spend base trim price or 60 grand for a High Country all-wheel drive, you're going to get the same engine, the 2.5 turbo 4 with the 8-speed. I would like to see them offer a more powerful engine if you're going to pay more money for this big top trim, or maybe even close to the top trim. Why? Because if you look at the competition, I can get an Explorer ST with a twin turbo V6 for the same price, 59 grand, as an all-wheel drive Traverse High Country. I can get a V8 Durango, right, RT Plus for the same price, or maybe a little less. I can get a CX-90 Mazda Turbo Premium with their 3.3 turbocharged inline six for the same money. So do you get what I'm saying? Honda Pilot with the 6-cylinder for the same money. Now the turning radius here, 19.5. It's a bit wide. We're going to have to K-turn it. And now you can see the nice 360-degree view camera. But they're going to need, in my view, to offer as an option the V6. They do it in the Blazer right now. You can get a Turbo 4 in the Blazer, or with the RS and the top trim, you can option in the V6. I would like to see them do that here in the Traverse, because it's a bigger vehicle, it's a heavy vehicle, and I think the V6 and the upper level trims will transform how this vehicle drives, performs, and especially we can increase towing numbers behind above 5,000 pounds, hopefully. So that's my view on this. Let me know your thoughts about whether you think I'm on track with this, or whether or not you're satisfied with only one engine and transmission option, no matter how much you spend on a Traverse. Put it in the comments. And then the second thing, if you're in the market for this midsize plus, there's not a lot at this size. We have Traverse, Acadia, Enclave from GM, Toyota Grand Highlander, Volkswagen Atlas. Of those 5, which one would you pick? Put that in the comments as well. But I do want to thank Ciocca Chevrolet of Princeton here in Lawrenceville, New Jersey, for allowing the channel access to this brand new 2025 Chevy Traverse High Country in Mosaic Black for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.